jogging up the street where there's an ambience, the trees. Trust me, you pay for that. The sun that contributes to the glaring brown chocolate skin, you pay for that. You pay for everything in Cape Town. Hey guys, welcome back to I Am Siithembs. If you are a returning face, hello to you too. If you're brand new, don't forget to subscribe down below. Click the bell button so that you can get your instant notifications. And to everyone watching, please don't forget to show this video some love. As you can see the title below, the video is basically about the journey of a human that comes from no, not a journey. It's more of a perspective of a human that comes from the Republic of Cape Town to the city of Johannesburg. I've seen my entire life, most of it basically from Cape Town. So I was born in Cape Town, I was raised in Cape Town, schooled in Cape Town, like I've said. I've mentioned all of this in my video. So now I've recently moved to Johannesburg, and it's a matter of let's get to, for whatever reason one moves, wherever you do move into, you kinda will have a perspective from where you're coming from and how you are used to things being done to this whoa. This is how you do it here. I've been finding it so interesting in Johannesburg. I've been loving it. Looking forward to what this space has for another another Republican from Cape Town, you know? I think it's very important for us as Republicans to find our space as well in the Johannesburg space. Yes? Ignore that. But basically, me coming from Cape Town to Johannesburg, I've observed some differences, and it feels like two different worlds, but with the same people. Because at the end of the day, we South Africans. So the very first thing would be the architecture of the two places. I don't know, Johannesburg feels like it has an excess amount of buildings. What is happening? I'm from Cape Town, so there's the mountain, there's the oceans, you can breathe fresh air. So when I can't, it's a matter of, so what must I do now? Then the second one would be the transport system. Transport system for me, I don't know how I really feel about the two, because each one has their weaknesses and the other one has their strength. I don't know. I'd take a bus in Cape Town, Golden Arrow, Capiche, let's work together. This side, I don't know. Then the train, of course, a disaster. Gautrain is a blessing. Gautrain is a beautiful invention, a beautiful addition to the city, darling. I really feel like Cape Town can also just have the privilege of having something we can call a Cape train. Gautrain is so efficient. The time you get there, it's there. It leaves when it says I will leave. It just works. That's the only train in South Africa I feel like I want to get on. Yes, really, truly and truly. But I also use Taxify and Uber there and there. I'm not at a space where I can, utilize that mode of transport a lot because budget. But I do use it, and I feel like it's cheaper in Johannesburg than in Cape Town. I don't know. Taxify especially. I don't know, maybe it's just an illusion of all these promos that you get all the time, but it just feels cheaper, because in Cape Town I always feel like I'm paying a fortune. Hello there. Or it's just distances, because my distances here are just shorter. Everything is here. Out of all of these that I've just mentioned up now, the mode of transport I honestly use the most this side, been very comfortable with, and it's taught me really my ways around, because you need to be aware and you need to look where you're going. It's been the taxi, and the taxi is something that I've used also in Cape Town quite a lot. I don't drive yet. I just need a car. Thank you, donations. I am here. Thank you. I use a taxi. The difference with the taxi in Cape Town and Johannesburg, I think what I like about Johannesburg is that if it's 16 people that can be on a taxi, or 13, that is the number. done. In Cape Town, I feel like they try bring the whole country, like they try fitting everyone in one taxi, and you end up being squished and sitting on what do they call it? The laptop seat. Annoying. You are paying the same price as the person in front. That's why I always try to go to the front. I'll rather calculate the money. Thank you. In Johannesburg, they very much 13 people. It can accommodate 13 people. Only 13 people will get in here. The 14th person, wait for the next taxi. I like that. So all these mode of transport, each side has their and the other one has their. It's a matter of balance. But if I had a choice, I would say the whole country use a Gauteng train, and let's have a Cape train and KwaZulu train, and Northern train, Northwestern train, Limpopo train, Eastern Cape train, Eastern train. That kind of train is what would make things go faster, work for everyone, and South Africa would get things done faster just all the time. I think it's amazing. With my third difference, coming from Cape Town, because the setup is very, like I said, holiday destination, there's so many things that you can do. I mean, there's vineyards, there's the mountain, there's the oceans, and the setup of the restaurants within Cape Town. I feel like there's always an ambience kind of feeling. And then with the mountains, you can do the hiking things. There's so many activities that can actually be done. Going to the waterfront, walking along, what do they call it? The pavilion. That. Got it. I was like, I can't forget what's at home. But I just feel like there's so many things, and that's not it. You can go to the beach, just enjoy a sunset. Jogging is amazing because all the greenery, you have things to smell. There's just this thing about Cape Town. Then you come to Johannesburg. I mean, don't get me wrong. Johannesburg is, going back to the fact that the Republic of Cape Town is a holiday destination. In Johannesburg, darling, you think career, you think work, you think tomorrow, you think, what are my children I don't know. Work. It's even just on a normal basis, when I get out and get to the city or wherever, even if you go to a mall, whichever mall, move. People need to work. Why are you not moving? What is happening with you? Do you need help? Let's help you, but let's move. Weird. I connect with people in Cape Town a lot. Actually, that's the other thing. The people. I connect with people in Cape Town, but I feel like there's a way in which I need to connect with the people, because the people, wherever you are, wherever you live, there's a type of person, not really a type, but I mean, Cape Town is very segregated. So whichever environment you find yourself in, it's a matter of adjusting and being able to understand, communicate, and move on, I don't know, I feel like you must work a little bit, you work a bit harder to connect to a Cape Townian. I'm Cape Townian, I don't know. Maybe it's not hard to connect with me, but I mean, on a general, I've connected with so many people. I've connected with so many people from different places in Cape Town, regardless of what color you are, that doesn't matter. But I just feel like one works a bit more than when you're in Johannesburg. Johannesburg, why are we not talking? Yes, when I'm on the streets, I'm going somewhere, I need to get somewhere, don't talk to me. But when you get yourself to the place that you've chosen to station yourself in, it's a matter of get to know the people that are around you, the people that have chosen to share the space that you voluntarily, or for whatever reason, you found yourself in that space. It's either you're enjoying that space, or you're coming to learn in this space. You're coming to work in this space, or you're coming to whatever in this space. But you are in the space, and there are other people in the space. So Can you just connect with them? Share your story. What are your ambitions? The person you are talking to might be the person that's going to employ you, no matter how young they are, no matter how old they are, no matter how short, it doesn't matter. That can happen anywhere else in the world. I just feel like the attitude here in Johannesburg, it's like that. It's a mission. Just connect to people in Johannesburg. Easier, better. I love it. Cape Town, I love you too, but it's just, I have to work. I have to work with you guys. Yeah, have to work. My goodness. Another thing that I love about Johannesburg, my goodness gracious. When I got here, I've visited Johannesburg, so it wasn't my very first time in Johannesburg. It was just my very first time living for a very long time, where I get to really see things on a daily basis, be a part of it, and have an opinion about it. A tiny little one, because I haven't been here for years, it's just been a few months. But with that said, there's a lot more black people in Johannesburg, different kinds of Ngoonies, and I love that. Rainbow Nation really exists, and it exists a lot in Johannesburg. Everyone is here. I feel like everyone is here, or every kind of one is here. Cape Town, we've mentioned it, we're not repeating it, which we are just a little bit. It's segregated, so you are with your people and you shall travel to get to the other side, and that's summary. And I can't say count me in or out, that's how I saw things and understood it. But it's beautiful to be in Johannesburg and just be in touch with the soil. It's just something I'm adding. Spa. First of all, spa in Cape Town is not even a big thing. It exists definitely, but it's not huge. It's not like Pick and Pay or Woolies, you know what I'm saying, or Checkers. Those are normal supermarkets, you know. ShopRite's normal. When I got here, spa is an actual, yeah, it's a supermarket. It's big and people shop there. You know, no, but one of the things that I really love is the fact that there's a 24-hour one. My timing is the most inconsistent. There is no time where you feel like you can get Siithembs or you cannot get Siithembs. Or you can try, like, I'll just send the message, call me, I will return it, we'll try. But because of that, I find myself on the road, even the morning when I come back from work. You can literally come back at 3 o'clock in the morning, go to spa, buy cake, done that. When you wake up stressed and you know what's happening and you have a last bit of something in your wallet, spa is just the place for a pleasure at 4 o'clock. You will be safe, you will have your cake, and you will sleep in peace. Oh my gosh, the malls. In Johannesburg, there are so many malls. There are a ridiculous amount of malls, and they're not just malls. They are malls. In my opinion, there's just way too many huge malls. And then the worst thing, well, it's not the worst thing. For me, you'd think that because you've seen so many, I'm going to say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm going to choose one. When I get in there, I'm hoping it's not busy to prove that it's unnecessary to have so many malls. I chose one day and I was just like, I'm gonna go in here and I'm just gonna do the tiny little bit of shopping that I have. My goodness, there are people, they are moving, they are here to do shopping. What is the time of the day? It doesn't matter. This mall is operational. Thank you. That was a shock for me. It was a shock that malls are so busy and they're so big. Oof. But I also found myself in malls a lot because what else is there to do? Cape Town, I feel like the malls are really, they are enough, they are fine. And they're not too big wherever they are. They are just the right size, depending where they are, and the setup. I just feel like they always feel in proportion. I'm not always wowing a mall like it's this huge building that is extraordinary and it should be here because shopping is done here. I love shopping, but what? Remember, a mall already makes you feel bad for the money that you don't have and you must go and spend. And when you see so many, you're like, I can't even afford to go to all these malls. So I love Cape Town. Thank you for your beautiful malls. They are enough. You do what you need to do. We have our big ones when necessary. And my ultimate favorite point of this video, it's the cost of living in Johannesburg. Beautiful. I can work with you, darling. I can work with you. The prices are low, the living expenses, but because I feel like in Cape Town, not yet. I just feel like you can earn exactly the same amount of money in Cape Town and in Johannesburg. But the way things will look like, one is going to look like a hippie, then the other one's going to look like an extraordinaire that is earning 5 times more than this one. And it's just Cape Town, the lifestyle. Darling, those restaurants I was talking about at the beginning, that you pay for. Jogging up the street where there's an ambience, the trees. Trust me, you pay for that. The sun that contributes to the glaring brown chocolate skin, you pay for that. You pay for everything in Cape Town. I just feel like it's expensive. But I love home. I do love home, but it's really expensive. In Johannesburg, I really feel like you can maneuver yourself and take care of yourself. Basic minimum amount of rands in your pockets just to say I am alive and breathe. Obviously, the latter, if you want a more lavish life, it's way more cheaper to live that life if you can afford it, if you need to. I mean, why not when you can? I can't even. That is absolutely it from me. Thank you so much for taking your time and watching this mama video. Guys, there's so many more other differences. Actually, it would be so lovely to people that are in Cape Town or in Johannesburg that have done the switch. I know a lot of people have done the switch, but share your other differences that I haven't mentioned. Or if you haven't been in Johannesburg, what do you think about the things that you've heard? And if you haven't been to Cape Town, which I am offended because Cape Town is... If you haven't been to Cape Town, go to Cape Town even for a week. What have you heard about Cape Town that you found very interesting and you would like to check out one day when you get there? I'm very excited to learn more about Johannesburg, be a part of Johannesburg and see what Johannesburg has for me this side, because I've lived my entire life in Cape Town. I'm not saying I'm going to live my entire life in Johannesburg because, darling, I think it's the age of traveling. Yes. Thank you so much once again. I am going to leave it there. I'm going to drop it there. I'm going to say goodbye there. Also, the lighting has been very bad. I do depend on the sun. I don't have all these fancy equipment that are going to make sure my skin is shiny, gorgeous, beautiful, and all of that stuff for you to see. But we're going to get there. But thank you so much for getting to this point and listening to this video. Next time, I think we're gonna make a plan. Yeah, it would make a plan. Donkey. We'll see you next week. Actually, I have a question for everyone that watched today. Where would you rather be? Would you rather live in Cape Town where it's a holiday scenery and a normal life can be lived? There's schools, there's malls, there's a South African life, and there's an ambience that I've been talking about. Or would you live in Johannesburg where ka-ching. I mean, you can also be ka-ching in Cape Town. It's easier to focus for me in a space where everyone or most of the people are about ka-ching. Whereas in Cape Town, self-discipline, I feel like on another level, because focusing and also because you're gonna utilize that space. It's beautiful. Are you telling me you're not getting out? So where are you living? Share on the comment box. I would love to interact. Let's talk about it. And why would you love to live in these places? Because I mean, hello, they both are South Africa. From me to you, protect your energy and stay focused.